Ivan Provorov plays for Brandon in the Western Hockey League, the top scoring rookie in the Western League, and left for the Russian camp. Long lead pass. Here's Goldobin with it. Long shot handled by Virtanen. And Morrissey banks it ahead to Braden Point. Out for Nick Paul. That's through his feet and back out to center ice. Renat Valia plays for Kootenay in the Western Hockey League. Shot it in, and Jake Virtanen has it back for Canada. Swings it rink wide for Point. In comes Braden Point with Nick Paul steaming it from Paul. Braden Point with a terrific centering pass. Nick Paul taps it home, and Canada's goal will chase Shesterkin already. Great feed across the ice from Virtanen, and then Braden Point slides it to the lanky Paul. He scored in the semi. Paul comes across the front of the net. A gorgeous feed from Braden Point. 2 goals in 2 minutes and 32 seconds. That's it for Igor Shesterkin. 4.5 minutes. And if not for a couple stops from Sorokin, it could be more than the 2-0 lead.
Sergei Tolchinsky brings it in, plays for Sault Ste. Marie of the Ontario League. His pass back missed for Kamenev. Now Tolchinsky gets it back. Point was taken down. Provorov centers it, and that shot from Goldobin knocked away by Virtanen, up and out of play, and more pushing and shoving breaks out as Kamenev is into it, and the officials. Virtanen in shoots, he was put high and wide. Paul with it. Taps it down to Virtanen. Fresh legs coming on the ice for Canada. Here's Nurse with it. Scoops out to an open wing. It's scooped up by Provorov. Got Tolchinsky with him. And it bounces down to the Canadian zone as Tolchinsky and Nurse, the teammates in Sault Ste. Marie, come together. Virtanen. His pass. His pass. His pass. Back in the game in bench, and Virtanen took Canada flying. Back out of the box. Vishenko works it in. Drops it off for Sherov. Loose in the corner. Point took the puck away from him.
Why did Russia dodge one there? Terrible penalty. Excellent penalty kill.
Pickett steps into Sherov. Looks down to Vishenko. And Point has it for Canada. Plays it across for Hicketts. 8:15 to go in the first period. Canada with a 2-1 lead. Paul just missed there by Barbashev. And Virtanen banks it back across for Hicketts. Rattles it around the glass and out as Provorov couldn't knock it down. Moved in by Buchnevich. Trying to kick it ahead. And now Virtanen bumping there at the line. Provorov works in, waits, he shoots. Rebound! And the puck up in the air. A crease violation being called against Russia. Now Vishenko. 9-7, the shot's on goal. Virtanen up for Mamet. And Bowie races back for the rolling puck. Can't clear it up. Vishenko with it. Centers it onto the stick of Josh Morrissey. It goes, and Morrissey pitches way ahead. He finds Point. And Point banks it down to the Russian zone. Sharapanov back for it. His clearing attempt was knocked down by Paul. Virtanen in for Point. Sharapanov took it away from him. The referee got in the way. Sharapanov had his clearing attempt knocked away by Paul. And Nick Paul kicks it neatly. Drops it back in front, but it's knocked away. Nurse, and he was being checked there, but Nurse poked it ahead for Declare. Rewinding goes for Reinhardt with Virtanen jumping in. Canada in the midst of a change. And Theodore bats it back down to the Russian zone. 13-9. The shot's on goal in favor of Canada. Sharapanov for Vishenko. Chips it in for Mamet. And Mamet just missed Ryukin with that pass.
So Petan's back in the middle of the ice here now with Point and Virtanen. Nick Paul moved up to the zone.
And the change wound up costing him a goal.
And then he got hurt blocking a shot, so they were almost shorthanded again. Now they're really in the scramble, and Morrissey and McDavid take over.
Braden Point taps it wide. Point still on it. Works down to the corner for it. Point drops it back for Bowie. Bounced away from Virtanen. It's loose in the corner. And now Point back with it. Calgary native leaves it there for Patan. Nick Patan. Bobbled the puck again, gets it back, and kicks it ahead for Virtanen. Trying to drop it back. It bounces in front of Sorokin. And now Point with a forecheck knocks it away. Here's Point back with it. Still working down low. Point leaves it for Virtanen. Back at the point is Morrissey with a shot. Sorokin got just a piece of that. Virtanen brings in what a move by Virtanen. Steps around Sharapanov. Virtanen centers it. Patan shoots. And it's blocked by Sharapanov and sent wide. Now Point back with it. Feeds down to Patan. This all Western League line now. Had it knocked away. Goldobin dragged and looked over to Shesterkin, who's been pulled from this game, and nodded to him, but they stay with Sorokin in the Russian goal. Now Sorokin back for 5 goals on 17 shots for Canada. Hetherington with it now. Shoots that wide of the goal. Virtanen digging for it. And Virtanen on it. Sherov up for Golashev. Tickets intercepts and lifts it back down to the Russian zone. Here's Point back on it. Braden Point wins that race to the puck. Lays it across for Virtanen. Back to Virtanen. Huge squeeze that ahead for Dergachev. And Dergachev works it ahead. Dergachev lost the puck to Virtanen and rings it around the boards. Now Sherov back on it. Sherov knocked down by Virtanen. Played across with a shot. Taken Vince over the drive. Sakari to stop. And a penalty coming in front of the Canadian goal. Plays into an open wing. It's picked off by Virtanen. Sends it down in front. He shot it wide. Now Bowie back with it. Madison Bowie centers it. And just missed Virtanen. Now Virtanen. His centering pass for Point just missed. Bowie plays it back in, but it's picked off by Valiev. Lead pass for Goldobin. In behind Bowie. 2-on-1 for Russia. Goldobin plays it across. They score! And jump ahead for Kocinski. He was poke tipped by Virtanen. Gets it right back. Kocinski in and shoots it wide. Now back the other way they come. Point then across the line. Drops it off for Virtanen. Back for Point. That's kicked away. Point leaves it in the corner for Virtanen. Goldobin lost the puck. Here's Virtanen with it. His pass picked up. And Provorov swings back. Long stretch with whistles here in the third period. It's David. Up for Mammon. Mammon centers with the pass. Just missed Pashenko. And Point back on it. He was taken down. And Virtanen brings it ahead. Canada changing as Jake Virtanen comes in. He lost the puck. And now for Yukvin. And Virtanen across to Hicketts. Hicketts tried to play that ahead, knocked away. Hicketts gets it right back and plays it back down to the Russian zone. Valiev across to Provorov. Fired down to the Canadian zone. It skips back in front. That'll be an icing call